Do not attempt to adjust your programming. You are now listening to B-Movies and Beyond.
Oh, man. Take two. Welcome back to the podcast. This is our second attempt at this intro. Hopefully it goes better.
Hold on. Gotta say hi to my mom. Just joking.
All right. Welcome in, everyone, to the episode. It is Peter, Ryan, and Evan. Just get right to the chase with the hosts. Welcome back, Ryan.
We don't have a host named Chase.
Sorry. Welcome back. We missed those little one-liners from you.
Oh, thanks. They're just my dad jokes, and I'm not a dad yet. But when I do become one, dude, that kid's gonna. Sorry.
Your jokes will get even cheesier. It'll be hell.
Like cheesy gordita crunches.
Even worse and crunchier.
You should write a book, Ryan.
I have one for my old boss. Do you remember my Troyisms?
No.
Oh my God, those are the worst. Anyway, on enough how I'm gonna be rich.
Off of that book?
Yeah.
All right, well, we can't talk about that because that's TM'd.
Yeah.
Man, it's good to see everybody.
Hey, what's this that I heard fucking movie theaters are closed forever?
No, just, was it Regal? Regal had decided to not, reopen this year. For US anyways.
So they're gonna open next year?
We'll
Maybe.
see.
If they got money in movies, that's the
Yeah.
important part. They need movies.
Man,
Dude.
do we need to catch you up on the news from last week?
Well, I'm just kind of catching myself up. I just read that AMC was like, oh my God, we need more money so we could stay alive for next year. And then, what's up with Alamo? Alamo's just like, what's your guys' problem?
I don't know. Well, Alamo only has the one theater in Colorado open. The other two are not even, they're shut down still. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, movie theaters are struggling, Ryan.
How can we fly on planes, but we can't go to a movie theater?
Because people are gross.
So how can we fly on planes?
I don't know. That's a good
People are
question.
gross.
And the fact that the airlines were they just straight up said no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
They started with I think they had the middle seats not filled or whatever, and then they're nah, we can't abide by these rules, so we're just not gonna do it. Just wear your mask and call it good.
Yeah, I mean, dude, 90% of the people who travel always get sick. I don't know about you guys, but I've never gotten sick going to a movie. But when I travel or I see people travel, everybody's sick.
I hate I don't know. I will say this: either traveling or being on an airplane or sitting next to someone in a movie theater and they're just coughing, or I can hear them just with their stuffy noses. Oh, it grosses me out so much, and I want to leave so badly. But for either case, I do not. I just stay there and put up with it.
Well, one, you're in the air, and the other, you paid for a movie.
I can make them turn that plane around, Evan.
No, you can't. Not without the air marshal.
That's true. Well, either way, maybe they'll give me a new seat if I get in trouble with the air marshal. Movie theaters are crazy. Well, just COVID's crazy. I got a question for you guys. I was just thinking about this the other day. Have you been in this scenario where you're in the restroom and you're washing your hand, there's someone else next to you washing their hands? Are you counting for them? Are you all right, who's going to wash their hands for the proper amount of time? Do you do that?
No.
That's just
No.
me.
Yeah, because I literally still wash my hands like I always have. And then I'm gone.
Oh, you're a dirty person.
Yeah, you're dirty. I didn't even see a point where soap.
Exactly.
Disgusting.
I think I've cleaned my tattoo more than I've ever cleaned my hands.
I would hope so. You gotta keep that shit clean.
I know, otherwise I get staph infection.
Oh yeah, congrats, Ryan, on your new tattoo.
Thanks. 7
Yeah.
hours.
Oh man, 7 hours, and that's just one portion of your sleeve,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
7 hours first tattoo, and I have like 2 or 3 more sessions. So, yay, commitment.
You should take a picture and put it up on Instagram.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna.
Yeah, good. Good.
Yeah. Evan's gonna get a tattoo soon.
Nope.
I'm gonna tattoo a goatee on you, so you have one permanently.
No, I'm good.
That's a good idea, Evan. Why not?
Yeah.
Cause no, I like
I-
change.
Here's my.
changes.
This is what I'm saying. I say, if we could make it to 10 years doing this, we each get a B Movies and Beyond tattoo.
10 years.
I quit.
Yeah, the day before the 10th episode. Or the
Well, we're at
10th year
5,
mark.
right?
Yeah, we're at 5
No,
years.
starting now. Starting now.
No,
10 more years.
no, I'll be 45 by then.
Exactly.
5 more years, man, and let's get a B Movies and Beyond tattoo.
I
Yeah.
can't agree with that. I'm
We'll
sorry.
have the podcast pay for it too.
Just say you're maybe, say you're in, kind of, and we'll see what happens.
For
No.
any of our listeners who gets a tattoo of B Movies and Beyond, we will have you as a permanent host.
Oh yeah, it's the replacing Evan contest.
Yeah, I get. What if there's like a whole bunch though?
Then we're gonna have a really
The
awkward
more the
podcast.
merrier.
Yeah.
Dude,
You just think of all the days off that Ryan can take.
Yes.
I'll have to write some terms and conditions, the fine print, and see what happens.
No, Nikki, you can't get a B Movies and Beyond tattoo right away, okay?
Yeah. Does someone else have a question?
I do.
Well, welcome back, Ryan. What's your question?
Okay. What series in any form of media would you like to see in multiverse?
Oh, fuck you.
What do you any multi like? Can you expand on this?
Oh, I got it. You know what I would like to see a multiverse of? The NFL.
I don't understand.
I want Doctor Strange to open up some portals and bring back John Elway from the late 80s and all these great quarterbacks and maybe even Shane Falco and bring him into the NFL.
So
So you
anyone
want the
that's
Madden team?
Yes, all Madden team.
Okay, I gotcha. So just you're picking like a brand, and just anything that's related to it can be put onto a team and
or
put together.
Or like in general, like I don't know, like if there was like if you wanted to see different like variants of Terminator, or if you wanted to see different variants of Alien, or like different actors play Rambo or something like that. You know, since there's like a big multiverse that's being built in DC and Marvel right now, why not like a multiverse of what if Tom Cruise was Rambo? Or like what if Marty McFly was Tom Selleck?
Can I just go with like slashers and like just have all the different like slasher peoples from like even like Rick and Morty and just all those different types of characters. If you're a spoof of it or not, put them all together and they have a battle royale.
Okay, I would take that. I guess the Smash
Okay.
Brothers of stuff, or like what Mortal Kombat is doing, because Mortal Kombat has Rambo in it now.
Oh, what if Jason was the one with the one-liners instead of Freddy?
Yeah.
See,
He has a little
that
cutout hockey mask so he can talk.
Exactly.
I like it. Hey, speaking of that Mortal Kombat, tell me if this is real or this was just like some weird meme that I saw. I swear I saw like a thing where they were saying like I think Rambo was in the picture, but then there was like also a little kid from Oh man, who was it? I don't know, like the Home Alone kid or something. Is this real or fake?
No, that's fake.
Okay. I don't know with Mortal Kombat. They had so many different weird characters. Like, I swear it was like Terminator, the Terminator, and I think RoboCop was there, and
Mhm.
then I think it was the kid from AI.
Dude,
Not real. Not real.
no.
No.
And here's the thing: I don't think Mortal Kombat will ever put children in their series. I think that's a big no-no.
I don't know. I thought it'd be strange, but yeah, if you're
But
killing kids,
if you really think about it,
women. But come on, equal rights, everyone. Kids
Mortal
can get in on it.
Mortal
No,
Kombat,
protect children. I'm
Mortal
sorry.
Kombat has literally just become Super Smash Brothers, but if your dad was picking the characters.
For more. Oh yeah, yeah.
No.
Come
My
on,
dad would never pick Rambo.
Dude,
Oh,
you know what? They
like
need to add in Universal Soldier guy.
Van Damme,
That-
Bloodsport Van
yeah.
Damme.
Oh yeah, that. He like rips out your nuts.
Yeah, I guess he would fight Johnny Cage because that's who he's inspired by. But
yeah.
like, what if like I don't know, dude, they had the alien characters for a little bit. Like, oh, they fucking had Freddy Krueger in there too, and they had Predator
Mhm.
and Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Leatherface.
Chucky would be cool.
Didn't like Soul Calibur start this though? They started having the crazy, like the cool people, wasn't it?
It was Spawn, Link, and Hitachi, I think.
Didn't they
Yeah.
do the Ninja Turtles once?
No, that's Injustice.
Oh.
Yeah, Injustice.
Well, I guess I gotta get that game because I want to be a Ninja Turtle. One of the best fighting games I ever played was on Super Nintendo. That like it was
The Tournament
Ninja
Fighter?
Turtles. Like, yeah, dude.
That
Oh,
was
I
such
love
a
that
cool
game.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys remember Primal Rage? That's another good
Yep.
question. What was your favorite 16-bit side-scrolling fighting game?
Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, I like Primal
X-Men.
Rage, and X-Men was good. And then dude, fucking Killer Instinct
Dude,
was
fucking.
dude, fucking
Didn't play that game.
Primal Rage
I
was cool
wasn't
because
old
they were
enough.
like the claymation of the dinosaurs, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
I mean-
looks cool.
I gotta go with Rampage because you gotta kill buildings. That's just fun. I don't like buildings.
Oh, the Power Rangers fighting game was fun too.
You don't like buildings?
I
You don't like
don't.
tall buildings where
Anything-
you have to climb lots of stairs?
Exactly, because it's like you punch open the wrong window, you're not eating a person, you get electrocuted and you fall down.
What are you,
I see.
Evan, a terrorist?
Oh,
No, I
man.
played as George.
Evan, did you pick a multiverse?
No,
Yeah, what's your multiverse?
I had one and it went away.
Oh,
Porn.
Or no, there's already too
On
much.
the different
Not kidding.
ages.
BBC
Oh,
meets woman on woman. I guess that's a bad example because I probably have.
you're just looking up your history.
Yeah. Ouch. Yes.
That happens. Oh god. Multiverse. You know, I'd have to go with like darker, like horror versions, like basically like Brightburn, but with all superheroes.
So the boys.
Sure.
What if the boys met Superman?
Or like Jurassic Park, directed by James Cameron. I know he wanted to do it a lot darker, more violent.
Okay. So like
So more
like,
serious.
yeah, get like different movies from different directors. Like what if we had a Willy Wonka directed by Tim Burton?
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, the multiverse I would like to do if Heath Ledger didn't die.
Ah, yes, that's a good one. If Heath Ledger didn't die, and if Brittany Murphy was, what's that girl's name? Margot
Harley
Robbie.
Quinn.
Yeah.
She was.
No, see, I
Brittany
love Margot
Murphy was
Robbie.
another actress.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think that would be like, what if like Robert Zemeckis did like,
What if Hollywood was just a bunch of vampires and they just lived forever, but always like entertaining us so they can suck out our entertainment fun? That's how they stay alive.
Hey, you guys realize something? It's
That was okay.
it's October 13th, and my prediction to have Sonic the Hedgehog as the best film for the Oscars may come true.
We're getting closer and closer. I mean, they're
what's-
definitely going to be nominated for something.
What do the Oscars have? Like,
Are you responsible for Corona?
maybe.
He just
You
wanted
put this
Sonic
upon
to
the
win.
world. There's a kid behind you, Ryan. I don't want to
There's a
alarm
ghost.
you.
Holy shit! What's up, dude? Your charger. What kind of charger you want?
That was like one of the creepiest things I've seen.
Like the what? That's upstairs.
Oh man.
It's like the little
By
kid.
Island
Make a
TV.
cat noise.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. It's like the kid from the garage just.
Exactly.
I just like how you guys are like. Do you guys have a kid behind you?
Oh, the way
is
the
how you
light
know we're
shined
good
on
hosts.
him, man. Yeah, we were looking out for you.
Oh, remember that one time Roman like scared me off the chair?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that was great.
Oh man.
Oh man, speak like for multiverses. I just finished the third volume of like the team up between Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And this one, Krang goes and like combines Batman's universe with the Ninja Turtles and blends them together. And so like Shredder was also Joker, and like Batman was raised by Splinter, and like so all the turtles were kind of like Batman's like sidekicks. I
That's
don't
kind
know.
of a cool idea.
Dude, it was
I
really
don't like
cool.
it.
Dude, it
I
looks so
don't.
cool because you're just looking for like all right, which Batman villain is like meshed with like the Ninja Turtles bad guys. It's cool.
I feel like they just missed a huge opportunity not making Batman Man-Bat. It's
They
like,
did that in the first volume. So
Yeah.
I did that with the mutagen.
Didn't they do that with the animated movie too?
Yeah, which I recommend that too. So I'm recommending all those comics and that as well. And I'll do
What?
another recommendation at the end.
that was one of my favorite jump scares in the Batman video games. Was just grappling up and then Man-Bat just screams in your face.
Oh,
I pooped myself. It
When
was
did that
beautiful.
happen?
Obviously, you didn't play it enough.
yeah.
It's not. I played the first two games. Was in the third?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Did you ever fight Man-Bat in the first two?
No?
And there you go.
The more you know.
Oh, where's our sound
That's right.
bites?
Not today.
Third post.
All right. Good question, Ryan. Is that what you did? You have like a fever dream about that?
No,
I probably did.
no, dude, don't restart my computer. Jeez, that'd be terrible.
Stop it, Apple.
Stop.
We got one trailer to talk about.
No.
Why, Evan?
It can
I
be
don't
quick.
want to. This hurts.
Did you guys watch the Borat trailer?
I did. I saw it.
Did
I
you?
did. It made me mad. I'm angry.
Why?
Fucking stupid.
Well, the first one was stupid, but the first one was like more of
The
like
first one was art and beautiful, but really stupid. This
mean,
is
that's-
I know his tricks. I don't care anymore.
okay,
Is that
it's like
why?
Zombieland. You waited too long. Sorry. You
yeah.
should have done it when you were popular.
Like, do we care? And will this be funny? I don't think it's gonna be funny. Excuse me, mostly because I just feel like a lot of it's staged, you know?
Well, like
Well,
some stuff I like with his like, oh hey, oh, do I fist you or you fist me? It's like the quick little turn of phrase he does. That's pretty funny, but it's not like laugh out loud funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I mean, the first Borat, I had no idea. Like, I didn't know what to expect, and it, I was laughing my ass off. This one, since I hear what you're saying. Like, you kind of know what's going to happen. Is it going to still have that same, I guess, charm or shock factor that the first one did? And the fact that I even know they're filming this, I'm like, all right, hopefully that's going to be the case, that we just don't know what's happening. And I like what I saw at the trailer with he has to do even more disguises because of the fact that so many people know who Borat is. So it might come across like from the trailer, it looked like none of those people really knew who he was. So maybe it'll work. There's a lot of dumb, gullible people out there. So we'll see.
No, there's not.
I mean, we'll find out this upcoming election.
Yeah, that's right. It's coming out, and in that one part, I remember seeing that part where he dresses up as Trump. I remember seeing that in the news, and to find out that was him, like that's kind of funny to me. Kind of cool.
Maybe he did well.
Yeah, we'll see. It's coming to Amazon, right? It's Amazon Prime, so
see one of the selected streaming services I recommend.
Yeah, so it'll be there. I'll watch it.
Didn't you pick them all?
No, I picked Netflix. I picked Amazon Prime. I picked Disney Plus. I picked Hulu because it's with my Disney, and then I get ESPN with that, and then HBO Max.
So you picked them all.
I don't have Peacock.
Shudder.
Oh, I don't have Shudder.
Stars.
Nope. And then Plex. Plex has a great streaming service.
So that is Ryan's the necessary streaming services from last week.
And then just wait till the NFL has their own, so I don't have to worry about using my mom's cable subscription for NFL games.
I don't know what's up. Like I don't understand why I don't have that. They need to have that. Like I would pay, enough, and that's only for like one season. I would pay each season X amount of dollars to watch each game and have Red Zone.
Oh yeah.
Don't give them ideas.
I don't think they can do it because of like ESPN, like all these different people that pay to have the rights to broadcast. That's why they probably can't do it. That's why you can have that NFL ticket, but it's always after the fact. But even then, I would do that. Watch after the fact.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's next?
News, Evan.
News.
Yeah.
This just in. Ryan knows Morse code.
I said. I just told all the news in Morse code.
Well, that was
Nice.
fast. Well, I'm gonna do it in English.
Ooh, translate. Yes.
I only picked out a few things that I saw that I thought were interesting, but apparently James McAvoy is doing a new movie thriller where he's going to improv his way through the whole thing. He doesn't have a script. He doesn't know anything. I mean, I think he knows a general premise, but he doesn't have lines. He's just going to improv through all this. I don't know if this is such a good idea.
I mean, Shia LaBeouf does it all the time.
Woody Harrelson did this too, but he also did his live.
Oh yeah, I remember that live movie.
Yeah.
I went to the movie theaters and saw that, but I thought it was a script though.
It could be, but yeah, I know it was just all live, and so that anything could have happened. And
Michael
that's what they
Keaton
were
does
kind of
that in
doing.
every movie.
Yeah,
Even Batman.
Michael Keaton improvs every single time.
Yeah.
But you're saying he doesn't know any lines?
No, did you watch him in The Other Guys? He improved that whole thing.
Yes. Spice Girls references.
That was still like that. I mean, that's different though. Like you were given like, all right, be funny. Like I know they improv that kind of stuff, and they'll just do take after take. But this seems like they're gonna shoot the scene, and my question was like, I mean, do you have one take at this? Like, is this gonna be like the live version, like Evan just described? But the fact that he also doesn't even know what he's supposed to say, like, I mean, how many times do you get him to get his improv correct? Is my point.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still improv when you don't have any lines, but you have like 30 takes to make it like that was just what we were looking for, and we're gonna edit around that to make it good. Is it still improv then?
I mean, yes, but not really. I mean, I totally got your point. But I think this would have to be a live thing really to work. But how do you direct the action of that film, especially considering the subject matter?
Yeah, I don't.
It's like, where is he? Oh, the gas station. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like so the whole premise, like I think he's supposed to be trying to find a missing person. So it's almost like it's like that game to hunt a killer where he's being a detective and doesn't know anything. So like we'll see at the end of the movie if he can solve it or not. Maybe he doesn't.
Watch the movie's just him playing that game.
Live.
Yeah. Hey, I'm stuck inside for COVID. I got to make money too, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Good point.
That's kind of like, I don't know why, but there's been a few times there's been like celebrities doing escape rooms on YouTube. I don't know why, but I'll sit there and I'll watch that whole hour watching him trying to escape. I'm trying to help him out. Like, how can I talk to him in real time? I know the clue. So I don't know, but it's just a weird concept. We'll see if it works out. It makes me very interested. Ryan, have you heard this piece of news?
I'm reading it right now, actually.
About Robert Pattinson.
So apparently, go ahead.
Potentially, when they return back from their COVID break, there's reports that like supposedly Robert Pattinson got COVID after they came back, but now there's kind of reports that maybe he didn't have COVID, and Matt Reeves is like, you need to get out because you came back not in movie shape. You don't look like Batman anymore, and you need to go and get fit again. So he got kicked off the film for a while and like just pissed off at him. Which we were talking about that during, this whole pandemic when they were shut down, that Pattinson's like, I'm not going to stay in movie shape. I'm going to do whatever I want. So it's very possible that he came back to the set fat. So.
And I mean, would you see Fat Man?
Yeah, Fat Man.
Yeah,
not.
Would you?
If
like,
he
oh
stays,
no, he's bigger than the Penguin.
If
it's
he
like,
was
wait, what?
fat the whole time, but this is more going to be like random scenes where it's going to be a fit, strong Batman and this random fat Batman, and like later in the second half of the film or something. It's going to be weird.
Basically, we're going to be watching Batman Forever, all over again.
What? Val Kilmer did a great job. He stayed fit. Do I need to rewatch it? See,
beautiful.
There's some scenes where he's a little chunky in that one. I don't know. I think Robert Pattinson is really pushing this to be a one pump chump of Batman. Seems like an awesome movie, but it also seems like WB and HBO Max is gearing up to bring back Ben Affleck as Batman and keep him as Batman.
Well, what it seems like to me is that they're having their multiverse where they're just going to have all their different outlets where they don't care as long as it's making money. So they're going to have their Snyderverse because they know he brings in X amount of money, but they're also doing this other thing where like, hey, we're just going to do one-offs. Like this is going to be a standalone Batman movie. Not, I guess, supposedly not related, but it's not the origin story. So that's cool. So, and they did the Joker, like, I don't know, keep on bringing it on. I'll pick and choose what I want to see.
I think I wouldn't be opposed if they brought back a Christian Bale Batman.
I think he's done, and I also think he's done without Christopher Nolan. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Now I have a quick question for you guys.
Okay.
Now, as comic book movie fans,
Experts.
do you think? No, just fans. Now, do you think it helps the fact that you actually grew up with these comics like comic movies being PG-13, and now that you're more adult, they're actually much more serious and everything. Like the evolution of like, hey, Tim Burton's Batman was PG, and now the Joker came out that was rated R, or even Deadpool being the first R-rated one.
I think it does help. Yes. To answer your quick question on that, it does help because we're the generation that grew up loving these characters as comic book characters, so we want to see them through our eyes. Like, if we told the way that we tell the story of Batman is through the animated series, and we let kids nowadays grow up into the live action stuff of what we watch, and what they watch in the past was okay. Like, hey, watch all the PGs, get used to what it is, because in reality, back in the 60s and 70s, Batman in the 80s, Batman was a dark comic book character. He wasn't meant to be like this Superman-esque type of hero. Same thing with Spider-Man. Spider-Man went through his trials and tribulations. You know, I mean, like, his wife died of cancer, and he broke his girlfriend's back. Like comic books went dark. I mean, the fact we haven't seen Tony Stark as an alcoholic, that irks me, because that was a big part of Tony Stark and how he came back as Robert Downey Jr. And I don't know. I do appreciate that we are getting more rated R stuff, and that's why I really like The Boys, because The Boys is like, this is how I want my comics to be from now on. The Boys and Walking Dead, like that's exactly how I want my comic books to be. The fact that we're getting that, and we're getting all different types of medium. And okay, so Marvel and Disney, they're doing a really good job of what they are showing to us as adults and what they're showing to kids, and they're doing that through their streaming services, while we get these big epic movies that tailor to both needs, while Warner Brothers is like, here's the Snyderverse, but here's like a dark Joker. So they're tailoring to what we're doing. I know I just rambled on about your short question, but Peter, what's your thought about it?
It's good.
Yes.
That's why we keep you here. We need you. You're the rambler. You're the rambling man.
I just don't. What I got from that was that Ryan likes The Boys. he like my how I view it is, I just want a good story, and you do justice to those characters. So, like, when I see movies like what Zack Snyder has done, like Man of Steel, I feel like he missed the mark on who Superman is. So, like, I thought he executed a lot of it well, but for the most part, like, he didn't capture that. So that upsets me. So I don't care if it's rated R or if it's PG-13. I just want to feel like this is a legit, like, they're doing justice to that character. And Marvel, they've changed things and made little differences, but for the most part, I feel like they've stayed true to who those characters are, or they have, made they can justify them. They have made them so that something that you enjoy. Where, like, again, Man of Steel, like Superman, I don't enjoy that Superman. So,
well, that's the hardest part. Is all like, which superhero story do you follow? I mean, do you follow the whole Peter Parker's actually a clone, and it's really this guy named Ben?
Yeah, but
or do you have Jesus Superman? Do you have Bizarro Superman?
Yeah,
but Wonder Woman's in Amazon, apparently.
The thing with that, though, is that they have...
That's why The Boys is so perfect.
Yeah, for the most part...
The Tick did a good job, too.
The Tick did a good job, yeah.
So that's the issue. There's so many different storylines, but a lot of those ones that you talked about for Spider-Man, that's all through the main storyline. That's all Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. And then they just go back and forth. But they're always... comic books are just like movies. You're trying to make it.
They went too far.
Well, I'm not saying they didn't, but they're trying to make it more exciting. Same thing with movies. They got to do something. What's the next big thing? That's why it's so hard to make a really good sequel, because, like, all right, what's going to be bigger for the sequel, and that's like, you know what we need? We need 3 villains. That's gonna make it even bigger. When it's not necessarily the
You
case.
just need more aliens, Sigourney Weaver in a cool machine, and then one good one-liner. Get away from her, you bitch. That's it.
That's very true. That's all you need.
You need that one-liner too.
Yeah. So
I'm not talking about Coke.
I mean, it helps.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. So I don't know. The answer to this question is, I just want to see a good story of that character. That's the bottom line.
Okay, well, let's add to this. Spider-Man's had 3 different stories already. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, jeez. I mean,
if you say anything else besides Tobey Maguire, you're wrong, because that's like the most true to comic book Spider-Man that there is.
Ooh, the gauntlet has been thrown.
Well, I mean, okay, but you're just talking about the most accurate. I'm just saying, tell a good story with those characters and try to stay true to who they really are, which I think for the most part, all of them have been pretty accurate to who those characters are. There's some of them that I liked more than others.
Andrew Garfield is a rebel skateboarder genius. Come on. That was stupid. That was skateboarding is popular right now, so let's take advantage of this.
Aunt May as a hot young Aunt May who flirts with Tony Stark.
No, you don't like that?
And happy. Come on.
And happy. And Robert Downey Jr. plays a Tony Stark who's not an alcoholic.
Yeah, but I mean, still though, like, you love those characters. Like, it was fine. Like, they still executed it well. Like the overall tone of that character is there. The idea of them. That's what I'm saying.
Human Torch is Captain America.
The only one that was executed properly was Tony Stark, because he died at the end.
Is Tony Stark still alive in the comic books?
I was talking about the movie.
Oh,
I'm still bitter about it.
I don't.
Okay. Next question.
I think if you really want to, do I just prefer more blood in my movies and violence than R-rated movies? That's what I want.
You know what?
And I do want to see that in comic books, because comic books, well, some of them are very violent. That's why, like Deadpool and Logan are the perfect examples of movies that were, executed so well and need to be R-rated. I think the X-Men before that, it was fine being PG-13. All the Marvel movies were fine being that, but they make a Punisher movie, that needs to be R.
Oh, and they made one that was PG-13, and that sucked.
But they also made an R one, and it kind of sucked too.
Yeah, that was
the
good.
TV show
Better
redeemed itself.
the TV was more R-rated than the R-rated movie, but
Yes.
I would love to see John Bernthal as Punisher throughout the MCU continued.
yeah, I hope they do that.
Yeah, he's Punisher, and if they make him Wolverine, I would kind of be okay with that. But mostly he's Punisher.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, what other characters would you want to see the R-rated version of?
I just want to see Batman's penis. I'm sorry, it's the only R-rated I need.
There it is. There it is.
Just right out there on the table.
2019, all over again.
But like Spawn is that needs to be R-rated, So
Yes, but it also needs John Leguizamo as the clown.
It
really does.
Violator.
Nope, they just need the clown in there. Not even Violator.
Oh, not that. Okay.
Yep.
Spawn's one of my favorite
right.
movies, and it's terrible.
It really is. Oh God.
Well, let's get into some reviews. Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Dun. Reviews.
Yeah.
News reviews.
Those lasers or Morse code.
Pew 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 pew.
There you go.
Hey, so speaking of shitty comic book movies, I watched Blade Trinity.
Oh,
All three
hey,
of
this
them?
is Blade. Blade needs to be I think rated R. I think Blade's perfect being rated R.
Blade was
Mhm.
rated R, and it was
All of them are.
yeah, and they did really well as a rated R comic book movie. The first Blade was really good. The second Blade was really good. That turned into a series, right? Later on in the future, not Blade series, but like they carried the whole like mouth opening vampire thing. It's Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, he did the Strain, which kind of went
Thank-
into that because, dude, that guy, like, he actually did like a whole bunch of research and like did like I think some study like on like a blood sucking creature, and that's why I think he came up with that idea. But
It's a type of vampire.
Mhm.
Derogi.
but didn't like where did he get that from? I swear he based that off of something.
I think that's actually like the Italian version of the vampire.
Oh, is that what he did?
Is
Oh,
with
so
that
it's not-
long tongue.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not like a real in the split mouth.
No,
I think
it is. Evan's right.
Good job, Evan. Gold star.
I win.
Okay.
I win in life.
So-
This is why I'm here.
I told you exactly. Have we? Okay, first and foremost, have we reviewed this?
Blade Trinity? I don't know. It's been too long if we did.
I love that you're
So-
just a floating head right now.
I
Oh,
can
get yourself in a jar.
Yeah,
Get a jar helmet.
it's so funny. Okay. I picked this movie because I was scrolling through Reddit and I saw a really sexy photo of Jessica Biel and I was like, oh yeah, she's in Blade Trinity. But the photo was from her in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I was already stuck watching Blade Trinity. However, it has a decent cast. I think Blade 2 had a better cast because it had Norman Reedus, which him and I share the same birthday. And he's like the Walking Dead. Like he's what's left of the Walking Dead. Blade Trinity has Wesley Snipes. Jessica Biel. Ryan Reynolds. Triple H.
Aha, I knew it.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
The bald guy from Prison Break.
The doggy.
The doggy. And Patton Oswalt. Guys,
Really?
can I tell you how tired I am of Patton Oswalt?
Stop watching Ratatouille.
I think he's a dick, dude.
Why?
Every time I watch Blade Trinity, I enjoy this movie until he shows up, and I remember him bitching and complaining about Wesley Snipes being a diva. But everything that you see in form of media of Patton Oswalt, he's bitching about someone else. I think Patton Oswalt is the diva, and he's the bitch. And I kind of wish he was the one who was accused of the Me Too movement, not Chris D'Elia.
I got no comment.
I want him gone. I don't like him. And
Patton Oswalt, he's I mean, we don't really need to get into it, but I mean, he has his fans, and he is. I mean, that's just him, man. You watch his stand up; he's a complainer. So
Mhm.
the fact that you're saying this, I'm like, okay, I don't care. So what? Like, and so he's gonna have his people. Obviously, you're not that type of person, but he's gone
Yeah.
through a lot in his personal life that is like heartbreaking. So
has he?
yeah, he lost his wife.
So did Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's not heartbreaking. I'm just saying, like, he like lost his wife. Like,
So did Rick Moranis.
yeah, and now he's like Rick Moranis. He's raising his daughter on his own.
Yeah, and he got punched in New York for no reason.
Maybe
Don't
You're probably gonna-
punch Patton
I know.
Oswalt.
That's what I was gonna say.
What?
Don't punch him. If you ever see him, we don't want to see that on the news. It's almost like the same thing. Like the guy was wearing like I Heart like New York, and you're gonna be wearing this. Your Captain.
I love rats that can cook. And then he
Yeah.
punches-
B movies and beyond. I love Reds that can cook.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, so let's go to a high point of this movie. Jessica Biel, she's just so sexy. And I mean, on my notes, I just said, can she sit on my lap and my face? I don't care, whatever.
Was that a pun? The high point of this movie?
Why? Because she was high.
No, because your dick was high.
Oh, yes. I think we should dedicate a whole episode to Jessica Biel because I think she's a fantastic actress. I think she is. I hope she is, but she's very good to look at.
You just watched the movie, you're not really sure if she was good at it. She just looked good.
I mean, there's some movies where, like, sometimes it's who's that girl from Spider-Man? Gwen Stacy?
Kirsten Dunst.
No,
No, Bryce Howard.
no, the other one, the Andrew Garfield one,
Oh, Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Yeah, sometimes she's a bad actress, but she's good to look at. I guess the star of this show, this movie, would be that puppy.
Yeah,
Ooh, oh my god!
I
I just got a leg cramp. Oh yeah.
bitched
Okay.
out. So, how do you, out of all the Blade movies, how do you rank them?
Third. This is third. Ow.
Okay.
Oh, this is number one.
No.
Trinity is number one.
Really, Evan? You really think so?
Yeah.
You like this over 1 and 2?
Yes.
2 is the best one. I'd say 2,
See-
1, 3.
This is what's weird. So I rank them. I go Blade, the original Blade, and then I go Trinity, and then I do the second one last.
Really?
I did not like the second movie that much.
Wow, this is funny because
See?
we're all different about a Blade series.
I go
Yeah.
3, 2, 1 because that blood monster at the end of the first one was dumb as fuck.
Oh, that was stupid. Yeah.
I mean,
that's-
they saved it by having Stephen Dorff still be the blood monster.
Yeah,
He's-
true.
They just brought them back together. That was cool. And then they make
No,
him blow up.
They wanted him to just be a gaseous form of blood. That hurts me.
Well, they didn't do that.
They could have, and that was the worrisome part.
So you're saying something that didn't even happen in a movie made it so that movie's your least favorite?
It is, and it's like I just thought it was too convenient that hey, Stephen Dorff is the bad guy, and guess who changed Blade's mom?
Oh, okay. That's like
Yeah.
it's like the Batman Joker thing with the Tim Burton one. Like I get it.
Martha.
Yeah.
Your mom's name is Martha? Oh, dude.
But I don't know. I feel like I need
Dude,
to
we
watch
just
the
become best
second-
friends.
Yeah. I need to watch the second Blade again because so many people, I mean, a lot of people are on your side, Ryan, where they think that's the best one. And I don't know why. Like, Ron Perlman was in the second one, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's terrible in it, but he was in it.
Yeah, like, I don't, for whatever reason, like, I did not like those vampires, but on the other side of it, I love The Strain. That was a really good series.
I know, and I love the vampires in the second one over the vampires in the third one. I like the third one, they just seem like they were just like a comedic group of
What
vampires.
didn't they have both? Like they had like regular vampires and they had the new ones from the second one, right?
Yeah.
They like had
There was a mix of them.
yeah.
Who's
I don't know.
okay? The guy in the first one, what's his name?
Whistler?
No, Whistler's in all of them.
Stephen Dorff,
No, that's the bad guy. No, he was from
Wesley Snipes, Passenger 57.
Oh my gosh, I forgot his name, dude. It's
White man can't jump.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
wait, here we go. Donnell Logue.
So what about him?
He was in the first one. This guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's only got his like arm chopped off, right?
Yeah, he was in that one funny show that I used to like as a kid growing up, but he kind of took me out of it. No, it was
Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter.
Grounded for Life.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, and he was in
So-
Gotham.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway,
Do you recommend this movie?
dude, I recommend it like recommending getting a cramp in your leg. Ugh.
I really thought you just had to pee.
No,
I
I
thought
just
you
got.
were doing a pee dance.
I'm doing a stretch my leg cramp out. This is good for if we do video.
We might have to release this one since there's a lot of odd video content on it.
Kids,
Do we need to have Yeah, do we have written permission to put your nephew on there?
He'll never watch it.
Okay.
You
He'll
didn't
never
even
know.
ask us to record this time.
Right. Yeah.
The second one, the first one, then the third one. Watch them in that
Okay.
order.
All right. Evan, I
Yeah.
want to hear about your movie.
Oh, yes. My movie. It is a wonderful movie. Starring me.
Oh, that type of movie. That is
That's
not what I
right.
was referring to.
Oh, that movie. Oh, what I watched. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
What do you want to review?
Yeah, I watched The Babysitter, Killer Queen. And
Sequel to The Babysitter.
that's right. And the movie kept its charm and its funny pacing. Thankfully, they brought back a lot of the cast. And that's what made this film.
Didn't the
Is-
only person that didn't make it back was Samara Weaving?
Who is that?
She was the original babysitter.
No, she's in it.
Really?
I thought they switched her out.
Ooh, she's in it, Peter. Maybe you should watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, more
she
than
really?
halfway.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Ooh, it has
Well,
a
yeah,
good looking cast.
Oh, it just like brings so much nostalgia to it. And
Nostalgia for a movie that came out a year and a half ago.
yes. Oh, it hits all the right chords. And then it kind of like shows how people were turned and like what got them to put their name in the devil's book and everything. There's good plot to push it along and to keep it fresh. It's just such a great movie.
Dude, Samara Weaving is so attractive. She might be like up there with Jessica Biel. Like there's Jessica Biel and then like the Samara one. Right? She was not attractive in Bill and Ted.
Face the music.
Or that one movie with Harry Potter and the Guns. Guns Akimbo.
No.
I love that movie though. Gun
That's a
Akimbo is
good movie.
great.
Yeah.
But every single time, like she's like in her movies, I'm always so confused. I'm like, who is that? And then when I look her up, I'm like, holy shit.
And then I always get confused because I always think she's related to Hugo Weaving, and she's not.
Yeah, she is.
Is she?
Yeah, she's like a niece or something.
Oh my God, she is his uncle.
Okay, wrong, but yes.
Yeah.
But
I like the movies that she's picking though. She's doing a good job.
yeah, totally watch this. Available on Netflix. It's amazing. It has its strange, quirky editing, and it just keeps that feeling. I forget who plays the dad, but he's amazing in it.
Ken Marino, right?
Yes, I always confuse him
Marino.
with Rob Riggle from Bad Milo. Yes,
Yep.
Dude, Rob Riggle is a badass.
he is. But like they knock it out of the park with this film. And
Oh, yeah.
I actually downloaded The Babysitter just so I could watch that one again because I just forgot so much about it. And I'm
Isn't it just
I need
on
to enjoy
Netflix
this again.
still?
Both of them are.
Yeah,
How do
but
we watch
so you
this?
you re-downloaded it on Netflix?
Well, on my phone, so I can watch it
Oh.
where I'm away from my
I
computer.
see.
Or
Okay,
the
I see.
He
Yeah.
uses the download feature, Zordon. Oh, there's your one.
Cool. Did is it just as good as the original, or would you say better, or just a little bit below?
A little bit below.
Yeah.
It like the first thing I loved about the original was the shock value because I had no idea what was going on. And it was just the greatest twist of all time. And then it's all like, oh, wow, this is actually happening. And it was a slower burn, too, because it worked up the relationship so well between the kid and the babysitter. Like, I was like, rooting for the kid. I'm like, you get that babysitter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, come on, I want to see that part in Sandlot where he pretends to drown to make out with the lifeguard. It's like, you do that.
Yeah,
But,
I still haven't finished it, but I recommend watching the original Babysitter, then watching it, because as I started watching the sequel, they were doing like some flashbacks to some of the deaths, and I forgot, like, oh yeah, that was a brutal death. Like, it was some of the things they did were so brutal, and they keep that shock factor again in this movie. I thought, like, with some of the cool deaths, like, and it was just so funny, things that are like, oh, what's gonna happen, and like some of the parts are just hilarious, like that I've seen so far. So I just need to finish it off.
Well, and it's got like I want to say like Evil Dead 2 gore. Like, yes, this is a gory film, but they also have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, people get sprayed like way too much, and it's just so over the top. It brings that Evil Dead 2 charm.
Yeah, it has a light-hearted horror tone to it.
It does.
Or for the gore, but it's cool. Nice. Well, I need to finish it. It's still on my to-do list.
You watch it because it is worth the doing.
I will.
You too, Ryan. Watch them both.
Yeah, I watched.
Peter didn't catch that at all.
What happened?
Nothing.
He was rude.
Okay. I watched a horror movie as well. We Summon the Darkness.
This is what I watched halfway through.
I've reviewed this.
So we switched?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. On this podcast?
Yep.
Oh, man.
I don't remember that episode.
What'd you think about it? What did you think about it, Ryan?
I thought it was great.
Did you?
Yeah. Another girl with great tits.
That's yeah. What is her name?
Alexandria Daddario.
Yeah.
Now I actually have this question because in her movie, her name was Alexi. I was like, do you think they just kind of like wrote it in for her? It's like, oh, she forgets her name sometimes.
She looks kind of
like Tom Cruise. Do they ever call him like, hey, Tom, your name is Tom in this movie?
No, his name is always Ethan.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's.
But no, I know she's done other characters and everything, but I just love it when movies do that.
It's produced by the owner of the fucking Power Rangers.
No, Supernatural.
Saban. What?
Saban. Oh no, that's. I believe Babysitter Killer Queen was directed by McG.
Yeah,
so
that's correct.
And
that's where Supernatural came from. So
he did Charlie's Angels.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
I'm just explaining myself.
I got your connection now.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna shut up now.
So We Summon the Darkness. Since Ryan already reviewed it, this is, I guess, my take on it because I don't remember what Ryan said.
I think I was drunk when I reviewed it, so I didn't really say anything concrete. So
Alexandra, she was so hot.
I remember us talking about the trailer, and that was it. That's
I remember that too. Yeah,
I think I have notes somewhere where I watched this movie. I know I've watched this movie, and I know we talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, well, Alexandria, like, she plays Alexis, and it's her and some friends, and they go to a concert and meet 3 boys and bring them back to a house, and then satanic rituals start up.
Not that satanic.
Yeah,
there you go.
You gotta watch the video, guys. I gotta put this on.
They
YouTube.
made a video.
Yeah, it's called "We Summon the Darkness." I didn't think it was like that, like horror-esque. For this movie, my favorite part though is Johnny Knoxville. He's like this priest in this film.
Isn't he a white supremacist?
Well, that too. A priest in that. Like, but he's like behind the whole like this satanic thing that's going on, and it is just it's kind of a twisted film for sure. Um, the Dario does I loved her character. She is crazy. So if you just want to see her be nuts, this is the film to watch her in.
Oh, you can even see it in her eyes too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
she got the crazy eyes going really well.
Oh,
It
yeah.
scared me. Like I was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, thank God she's on screen.
Yeah.
And
But
she
I
has
just
crazy blue eyes too.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
So not anything that I expected really. I was thinking it was gonna be a lot more demons and everything. But this is pretty straight down to earth type of movie, I would say, or it's realistic per se, with how this movie just progresses through, and I thought they got excellent acting from everyone, and it was well shot, and the I mean, what gore there was pretty good, and like I said though, I think my favorite part, and he's pretty small part in it, is Johnny Knoxville. I thought he did a great job in it, which
So
again, had no idea he was in it.
so if you wanted more sharks, would you add them to this movie?
Good question.
Would sharks make this movie better? Like, oh hey, they have to cross this moat to get to the house.
Oh, Peter, how come you didn't pick a shark multiverse like Jaws meets Sharknado?
Sea creatures. Dang it!
You really
You
messed
put
that
me
one
on
up.
the spot. You put me on the spot. I didn't think about it. Dang it. Sharks and sea creatures. Oh, because last week, right, I reviewed Deep Blue Sea 3, which it's not that bad.
It's not that good, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, didn't you ask me about that movie at some point?
Yeah, you got it for me to watch. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So we summoned the darkness. Yeah, I would recommend it. It's fairly enjoyable, but I get why Evan is only halfway through. I think I had to watch this in multiple takes too, for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like, I had to do it like twice. So it's that kind of movie where again, it's like it's good, and there's very memorable parts in it. Like, especially I would say this last half of the film is when I was like really captivated by it. The first half, it kind of took a little bit to get there. So there
That
you
was
go.
why, sadly, I fell asleep like right as the pace started picking up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I
It-
startled myself awake. I'm like, what did I miss? I'm like, oh, it's too late already. I got to work.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
I've watched this movie like 2 or 3 times, and like I had to watch it in like segments.
Have you seen Clue yet?
Clueless? Yeah, with Alicia Silverstone and Brittany Murphy. And
No,
Paul
just
Rudd?
Clue.
Oh no, I'm clueless.
We know.
Hey guys, we got some recommendations.
We sure do.
All right.
I finished The Boys,
Wait,
the
hold
second
on.
season.
I picked The Boys.
No, I got there first. Sorry.
As long as you don't
But-
spoil it, I'm fine. You shut up.
Ooh. You
I'm not.
wait, Evan. Hold on. You were the one who was like, "Hey, have you guys watched The Boys at the beginning of the season?" And you haven't finished it.
Exactly. Dude, I told you, I'm like working my way through it.
Yeah.
I'm rewatching the first episode or first season so I remember what happened. So I can enjoy the second season that much more.
You had
man.
you had every week to watch.
You know what? No one even told me it was out. So you're bad friends.
Yeah, but we finished
I
it.
found out by myself.
Well, Evan, I will
And
say
it's like,
this.
I was 4 weeks in. It's fucking, you guys hurt me.
4 weeks into rewatching the first season, though.
No, I was 4 weeks in finding out that, oh my God, it's actually been releasing 4 episodes in. And then I'm like,
so,
I have to watch the first season now to remember what happened.
How far are you in on the first season?
The dolphin got ran over by a semi.
That's funny.
It's these little spots. I mean, I just passed the baby, laser baby. Oh God, what else?
Oh, dude, season 2 sets up
Oh,
so many more characters.
it's
Yeah.
the mesmerizer.
Oh yeah, he's good. The first season,
Haley
like,
Joel
both
Okay.
seasons are amazing. You're not
First
gonna be
was funnier in
disappointed,
a way.
Evan.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
I
in
won't.
some part.
I'm just
Yeah,
ready.
the season finale for the second season, like, it still leaves you wanting so much more. Like, you can't wait for the third season, but it didn't leave me like with the shock of the first season. So, but
Oh yeah.
it's still really good. Very excited for another season of that. So can't wait for that to come back.
I like how they put that very iconic scene of Homelander in the episode.
Yeah, the very end.
You know what we're talking about, Evan?
Shut the fuck up.
Homelander.
Quiet. I'll find out by myself.
Yeah, but he just had so much more, like, in this second season. I didn't say anything, Evan. Evan took off his headphones, so he can't hear me. All right, Ryan, you go.
All right, guys.
I still can hear you.
I watched American Murder, The Family Next Door. Did you guys watch this?
I watched it.
No.
Had to. I look close by that house.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't you his neighbor? Or was he's in
Same-
jail?
Same city. Yeah.
Okay, question for you guys. Do you think he did it?
Yes. What? You watched that documentary and you weren't sure?
Nope. I need all of the evidence.
Wow.
What a
Wow.
psycho. What an absolute
Yeah.
psycho.
Chris
Um,
Watt.
But I will tell you,
Is he related to JJ Watt? The
and
Watt brothers?
TJ Watt, yeah,
And Derek.
and
Oh,
Derek,
man.
and
Shit.
and
How come they didn't interview them for this documentary?
because they're too busy playing football. Evan, did you
Not
watch
getting-
this?
Nope.
You gotta watch this because it like hits home. Like it's blocks from Peter's house,
Nope.
but it's
Do you know what we're talking about? Do you know the Chris the Watt murders?
Oh, I think so.
the family of
Beat his
Frederick.
pregnant wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put his
Yep.
kids in the oil drum. Ugh.
Spoiler. But
I mean,
yeah, it's kind of rough, man, and it's an interesting documentary. Like the fact that, like, it was just in 2018, right, Ryan?
mhm.
Yeah, and they had just so much footage. Like,
That's what
the
was. I was gonna say this. Like, this was a really good documentary because they composed so much like high quality, high definition footage from Shanann, from him, from the families, from like.
the cops, like, and then they had like all these text messages that they're going back and forth, which that was kind of like, to me, just like, that's where you really get to see the wife and just what was going on behind the scenes. It was
Yes, you did get to
it's
see
sad.
what's kind of going on behind the scenes. So, I mean, I'm not gonna really put any judgment on this. I would just say that this was a really well composed documentary about the entire situation. She posted a lot of stuff on social media, and I mean, like, situations like this, like, this is why I don't post a lot of stuff on social media anymore, because I don't want my life to be documented this way. You know, like, if anything were to happen to me or my family, I wouldn't want Netflix to come in and go through my entire archive of my life documented. You know, she documented a lot. Like, dude, there was videos of them during Christmas where she was like, she had the camera in his face and was like, "Where's your phone? Where's the keys? I told you to do this." And she was like bitching at him, and then like she's walking around talking about how she's bitching to him, and he's just like, "Okay, I guess I'm gonna sit there and be Santa," you know, like that. They had that footage, you know. It was weird. They had a lot of footage.
Yeah. That's the day and age that we live in, though.
Mm-hmm. Evan's watching
So.
all the footage right now, I think. Or he's falling asleep.
Nope, I was just looking up my recommendation.
Well, okay, what's yours?
It's not out yet, but I saw a trailer for it. This is a Shudder exclusive, and it's the Mortuary Collection. Starring the most
What?
iconic voice in the world, Clancy Brown. But it's another anthology horror series yet to be
okay.
released. But
Man,
I just saw the trailer today. And it looks pretty fun. I mean,
Is this something new though, or is this something like they're remaking? Like, what is this? I've never heard of this.
this is
before.
something new, actually. It's just a new anthology horror.
how come I don't know who Clancy Brown is? I mean, I recognize his face. He kind of looks like a...
Highlander.
Never really watched Highlander.
Oh, this is a new Highlander
Pathfinder.
series?
Carnival. How do you not know Clancy Brown?
I mean,
He's got an iconic voice. If you hear it, you'll recognize him.
I see, like, he did Lex Luthor in the animated Superman series.
Oh, yeah. He's got a crazy, deep, booming voice.
Is it better than
He's
Kevin
like-
Connery?
Yes.
No. That's...
Although, what? Kevin Conroy's good at Batman. Not Lex Luthor.
I think if they had a deep voice off, Batman would win.
No.
Oh, but so
Clancy
this is a film though. This isn't a
Yes.
series. It's just a film.
Shudder exclusive,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But this looks very good. Man, I just love the short little horror films with one horror film overlapping it.
Oh,
My favorite
Dude.
films.
he's in The Mandalorian. Duh.
I haven't got that far.
Yeah. Well, it comes out on Friday, Evan. Is
Woohoo!
that the
Thanks.
15th?
That's why I keep you around, Peter.
Welcome. Wednesday. No, Friday. You get a day early. Thursday.
Look, Evan, there's your
Yes.
hero right there.
He looks different.
He's trying to smile. Have you ever seen those people who try to smile and they just can't? Like, their smile's like,
What? No.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Second recommendation. Play Ghost of Tsushima. It's a fun video game. You get to be a samurai. It's beautiful graphics, and you go to Japan, and it's so much fun. And you go stabby, 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 and you kill those evil Mongols.
I was gonna buy that just so I can get inspiration for my next Japanese samurai armor tattoo.
It actually has like all types of clothing you can wear, and like the Ronin samurai and everything, straw hats. It's actually very cool.
That's exactly why I'm gonna buy it. I take your recommendation, Evan.
Yes. Wait till October 16th. There's a large update. Multiplayer comes out and New Game Plus.
You should be a video game
Awesome.
reviewer.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should have been. Jeez.
That was like
yeah. All right.
Evan Bendel for IGNTV.com.
But I can't drink there. It's not the same.
Put it in a coffee mug, Evan. They won't know any different.
Put it in a Yeti.
Now
Yeah.
I'd have to be like, hey, yeah, welcome.
I like how your
Yeah.
hand blurred when you did that too. Anyway,
Thanks everyone for listening. Check out our website, bmoviesbeyond.com, for all our B Movies Beyond related stuff. And we will catch you next week.
on the flip side.
That's right.
Pew pew out.
Pew, pew, out.
Be sure to visit bmoviesbeyond.com.